Dele Alli, now Danilo Pereira again plays this one in behind to Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to take the shot, and Harry Kane off the post has scored. Harry Kane is just insane. Corner. Oh, that's a free header for Dyer, and he's done it. We've taken the lead against Burnley, and the goal comes from Eric Dyer. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Spurs Career Mode series, Transfer Deadline Day special, some more Premier League games. We've also got Champions League action. This episode is action packed. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this video. If you guys can smash out 500 likes, I will guarantee you guys an episode on Friday and maybe another episode on the weekend as well. So make sure to drop a like on this video, 500 likes, and you guys get an episode on Friday. And if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 Career Mode content. Before we dwell into all the transfer related stuff, it's time to attend a press conference, so let's kick things off. The first question is from Mike Roberts. Will you play a 4-1-2-1-2 as it has a CDM for Pereira and a cam for Eriksen, and you can play Son and Kane at striker? That is a very good suggestion, and it's something I'm thinking of because in the previous episode we didn't really do that well apart from that game against Chelsea. So maybe against weaker oppositions we can put in a stronger side with that 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So that is something I'm definitely looking at. Maybe in this episode itself we can give that formation a go. In the comment section, if you guys have any suggestions for tactics, formations and all, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Moving on to the next question, and this one: what do you think of Dele Alli's poor behavior off the pitch? I'm sure it's that incident he's referring to. I can't mention it because if I do, there's a chance my video actually gets demonetized. Oh well, but I don't really care that much about that unless it affects his performance on the pitch. I don't really care about his performance off the pitch. But anyways, regardless, that was... I don't even know what to say about that. But anyways, as long as he's scoring and assisting for us, I don't really have much of a problem. Now, if you guys are wondering, what is this incident I'm talking about, just Google it, man. You will find out that it was all over the internet a while ago. But anyways, moving on. This one's not really related to this series, but it's about the Barca Career Mode. Will you continue the Barca Career Mode till you finish Season 3? Yes. There are about a couple of episodes left and I'll be uploading one of them on Thursday and the other one on Saturday. So yes, I'm continuing that series. I'm not going to be just ending it like that. We're going to finish that series. So yeah, that's about it for today's press conference. Any more questions, put them down in the comment section below. Let's move on. What a great week it has been for Danilo Pereira, who's managed to win Player of the Episode award after just joining the club about a week ago. He performed really well in both the Premier League games he played, assisting a goal as well, and being man of the match in one of those games, helped keep 2 clean sheets, and deservedly so. He wins his first Player of the Episode award. Along with that, he gets his first informed card of the season. We have got about 40 million left in our transfer budget, which is more than enough for the signings I'm looking to make. So yeah, let's get that job done. Besides that, as you guys know, I sold Danny Rose in the previous episode, hence Ben Davies is going to be our first choice left back. I'm not complaining. 24, he seems like a really talented player, but we do need backup, and the player that I've decided to go for is Ryan Sessegnon, and you guys also seem to like this choice. I know he's more of a attacking left back, but that's what I need, I want someone to push forward, put in crosses to Harry Kane and all, and I think Sessegnon is the man for the job. Insane potential as well. The only thing I regret is not scouting him earlier on, because now we've got to, put in a random offer. I asked you guys in the comment section and you guys seem to think about 8 million is a good offer. So let's put 8 million. I don't want to be putting less money because if they reject this offer, I can't sign him and I've got to look elsewhere, which is something I do not want. Well, Fulham's representative thinks 8 million for Sessegnon is a good offer. I might be overpaying, but the thing is, I really want him now. And I don't want to risk this transfer because you guys know in career mode, if they do reject the transfer, we're on deadline day now, so we can't sign him right now itself. So we've got to get this done no matter what. Time to negotiate for his contract. So let's begin. I want to start discussing the role Sessegnon will have at the club. We're going to give him sporadic. That just makes a lot of sense. Moving on. Great. That's what we were hoping for. My client is happy with the role you're offering him. Length of the contract, I'm thinking 5 years. It just makes sense, to tie him for as long as possible at the club. Yes, that's what we were after. Yeah, carry on. Disregard release clause, exactly what we need. Now, this is where things get interesting, because if we don't put in a good wage offer, he could want to leave the club. Not leave the club, not join us actually. So This is very interesting because I'm going to be putting in £25,000 and a signing bonus of 100,000. I'm not sure if it's a good offer, but please just accept it, man. I really want Ryan Sessegnon at the club. Well, they want a lot more. I'm going to remove the appearance bonus and just submit offer. That should be a done deal. That seems like a fair compromise. We'd be looking for a signing bonus of £300,000. That's fine. £22,000 per week. And there you go. We've made the signing. Ryan Sessegnon to, of course, Spurs is a done deal, which is absolutely brilliant. There you go, guys. He's been presented to the fans, to the press. Number 16 is the kit number he's going to be wearing, and I think he's definitely going to be one for the future. And I'm excited to see what he can provide to this club. Well, with just about 1 hour remaining on deadline day, no more time for any transfers, but I'm not complaining. I think we're pretty much sorted with the team we have until January, and then we've got funds to improve this side if needs be. And I'm really happy with the team. It looks so good, man. We've got Eriksen, Dyer, Dembele, Dele Alli. This is, of course, if we use the 4-2-3-1 formation. But overall, it is such a solid side. And on the bench, we've got some good players as well. Let's just put Danilo Pereira on the bench there. And we'll also put Sessegnon somewhere close to the bench. But it's just such a solid team. And I'm hoping it plays the way we've been playing in the Premier League, at least on the pitch. And I'm hoping it can get the job done for us at least until January. And I'm just really glad with the signing of Ryan Sessegnon, because if you look at his stats, 84 sprint speed, he's got a lot of room to improve as well. And I'm excited to see what he can provide at this club. But only 1 hour left on deadline day. No more transfers for us. But let's just have a look around and see what the other clubs have been doing. What kind of transfers they've made. So Huddersfield, not really much. Leicester have made some good transfers, but they've sold Fuchs and Vardy. Wow, I didn't expect that. Liverpool have signed Kalu and Gaia. They've sold Oxlade-Chamberlain, which was expected. Man City have sold Danilo. I mean, they just signed him and signed Denisov and Aquino. Man United have sold Lindelof and Shaw. That is interesting. Newcastle made some moves. Southampton making a lot of moves. Vasquez from, I think, Sevilla. Sobi, Baptistao. Big moves. I think this is Spurs. We've spent about 66 million and sold one player, Danny Rose, for about 20 million. Stoke City have brought in Mings. One of the big teams, Albion haven't signed anyone. West Ham have made some moves. Arsenal have signed Thomas Lemar and Asamoah. They've sold Welbeck. Bournemouth have made some moves as well. Burnley. Chelsea have signed Asensio. Ooh, that is a big transfer. I remember him being on the bench against us. Everton have made some moves. We actually play Everton in our next game, so this might be interesting. Is that Thomas Muller? It can't be. I think it's some other Muller. But yeah, that's about it for the transfer window, guys. It's been a great window for us in terms of incoming players, but we haven't been able to sell any of the players we had on the transfer list, which is a bit disappointing. Let's hope we can get that done in the next window, because I really want to sell Musa Sissoko, get some extra funds. But that's about it for the transfer window. Time to jump into some Premier League games. The Player of the Month award has been announced and it's been given to Sergio Aguero. I kind of expected Harry Kane to win this one, but fair play to Sergio Aguero. I guess Man City are top of the league thanks to Sergio Aguero's goal scoring ability. So fair play to Sergio Aguero. Hoping next month we can see a Spurs player on there. S2G, a wanted man. So there are international clubs looking to, hire me, and I'm hoping we can get England to be our manager. That is something I'm definitely looking at. So let's hope the offer comes in soon. Looking at the league table before we jump into our next game against Everton. Oh, I can't open the league table. There it is. We are actually top of the league. Well, I thought we were second, but anyways, Man City have the same amount of points. They've just conceded more. But regardless, 3 games, 3 wins. We've got the perfect start to the league. We just got to carry on. Get another win, hopefully, against Everton, who are 19th in the league. So you'd expect Spurs to pick up the win. Let's hope we can beat them. A lot of you guys have been complaining about me not making Lloris captain. But as far as I remember, I had made Lloris my captain. But somehow it maybe just didn't register. So I've made him my captain once again. And hopefully this time the decision does stay. Because I really want Lloris to be our captain, as he is Spurs captain in real life. But anyways, now time for the big game against Everton away from home, as we do have Champions League action after this game. I made a few changes to the lineup, but there are still big players who can help us get the result against Everton away from home. I'm sticking with this 4-2-3-1 formation because I kind of want it to work, because it's such a good formation in terms of balance, in terms of attack and defense. So I've just got to get used to it. So let's hope that can happen. I'm playing some big players like Ali and Kane, but at the same time I'm resting the likes of Eriksen, Son for that big game against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. So let's hope it won't cost us. Ryan Sessegnon will be making his debut for Spurs. I'm expecting big things from the young lad. So it's a strong team. Let's go into this game, get the job done. Oh no, Cheng Tosun, the new signing, puts in a cross, dangerous cross. Vertonghen clears it away, but now it's Wayne Rooney on the ball. Clever back heel. Vertonghen intercepts again. Good defending from him. And now we might have a chance to counter-attack. Here's Dele Alli on the ball. Let's see what we can produce from this. Now Lucas. Back to Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Kane with a brilliant touch. Kane gets the shot off. Harry Kane is absolutely ridiculous, but what a lethal counter-attack that was from Spurs. I mean, they had a better chance to score on the other end, but then the viciousness from our players to counter with that, I don't know, I mean, unreal stuff from Spurs. I mean, the pace on the counter-attack from Dele Alli, Lucas, and all linking up, and then, of course, the final pass from Dele Alli was really nice. Kane's touch, just brilliant. He's a top striker, and he's going to do this time and time again. A lot of you guys were suggesting that he's only going to score like 20 goals this season in the Premier League. I think he's definitely going to score 30 plus. The way he's going, he could hit 40. This is not good. Shots taken. It's a great attempt, and it hits the post. Wow. A lot of luck there for the Everton striker, but we got lucky as well there that we didn't concede. Dele Alli. I see Lucas in a great spot. Lucas controls it well, chips the keeper. Pickford makes the save. I think that was a bit too cheeky to try and chip the keeper there, but oh well. Good attempt though. Oh, this is not good. Rooney's in the box in a good position. Tosun tries to cut it back. Vertonghen does well. Now Rooney, the block from Aurier. What's going on? Chaotic defending, but somehow we managed to not concede. Here's Lucas, who's actually been amazing for us this season with that pace. What a pass that was from Lucas to Nkudu, who cuts this one to Harry Kane. I think that was the wrong option. I should have just gone for the shot, but I wasn't confident with Nkudu's shooting ability. That is my fault, but that pass from Lucas, world class. He's really showing his true potential here, which he showed signs of at PSG, but really here at Spurs, he is coming alive. Still Ali, the pressure from Ghana building up. Now Harry Kane turns his man, goes for the shot. Harry Kane is a bloody cheat code. He can literally score from anywhere. I know it's just Everton, a team that's struggling in the league, but Harry Kane makes it look so freaking easy, man. The left foot is unreal. I think he should have 5-star weak foot, man. I'm not sure if he does have 5-star weak foot, but what a strike that was from Harry Kane. 5 goals already in the Premier League. Sigurdsson tries to play this one in behind. Great defending there again. Our defense is so good, man. Vertonghen and Davinson Sanchez have been bossing it in this game. I'm going to be doing something a bit risky. I want my top players fit for that game against Dortmund, which is like in 2 days. So I'm bringing on Lautaro Martinez for Harry Kane. I know Kane's going to be upset for getting subbed off while being on a hat-trick. I'm also going to be bringing off Dele Alli for Lamela. And I'll also bring on Dyer for Vertonghen, who I want fit for that upcoming game. So we've got to manage our squad well, man, because we need players fit for all the top games. Because you guys know how difficult the Champions League is. Ryan Sessegnon. Lamela plays this one in behind. Terrible pass though from Lamela. And then Kudu wins it back. Now Lautaro Martinez finds Lucas. Back to Lautaro. Can he get ahead of his man? Yes, he can, but he can't get the shots off. That was literally our first chance of this second half after making those subs. We couldn't take it though, but luckily the scoreline is still 2-0 up to us. Although, Everton had a chance there to score, but the ref blew the whistle. But that is it for this game. After the substitutions that we made, we kind of killed the game off as they weren't really looking that threatening. We as well couldn't really get those chances to score. But overall, the game was a pretty decent one. We ended the game in the first half itself. 2 brilliant goals from Harry Kane. 3 points secured, and we move on to the Champions League. 4 wins out of 4 in the Premier League, but this is going to be a whole lot different. We've got Champions League action in this episode, and this is our group. I've basically replicated the group from real life that Spurs had, and I had to replace Apoel because there is no Apoel in this game, so I had to put Copenhagen in our group. So yeah, that's that. Spurs, Madrid, Dortmund and Copenhagen. This is a ridiculously tough group. I mean, getting out of this group itself is going to be a challenge, but the board wants us to reach the finals. It's going to be difficult to accomplish that, but let's hope we just give our best and just see what happens. Before we jump into this game here against Dortmund, I thought we'll just go through our squad hub, just look at our players and how they are growing, as of course the transfer window is just over. So yeah, let's exactly look at that. So let's sort out players. Yeah, it's already sorted out, so that's perfect. First up, Warm, 33 years old, 78 rated. Haven't really used him much, so can't say about him. Lloris has been solid, 88 rated now, but I'm just hoping he doesn't start going down in his stats, because that would be really frustrating. Trippier, Aurier, both really solid right backs. Kyle Walker-Peters, we're actually training him to be a more solid right back or left back. He could be a really good option. in the future. Dyer gone up by 1. Alderweireld gone up by 1. That is nice to see as he's 28. Davinson Sanchez gone up by 1. I have big expectations from this guy. But Tonken's still 85. He's going to drop in his overall soon. And that's when Davinson Sanchez comes in. Foyt gone up by 1. Didn't really have the best of performances against Mansfield. I'll expect more from him later on. Ben Davies 81. Wanyama 82, Danilo Pereira 83. Wanyama actually went up by 1. Lamelas the same rating. Sissoko the same rating. I'm looking to sell him, but clubs aren't coming for him, which is frustrating. Dembele 83, supremely talented. What a player this guy is. He's going down in his stats already. That is just frustrating. Harry Winks, he's 76 rated. We've got Nkudu, who is 77. Son 84. He's going to be a top player for us, man. Dele Alli 84. I mean, Son is already a top player. The same with Dele Alli. Eriksen 88. Eriksen's only 25. Can you guys imagine within like 2 or 3 seasons how good he's going to be? Insane. Lucas 25. He's actually performing really well. Can I see his stats? Only 1 goal, but it's a lot more than that. He's been brilliant. We've got Llorente. He's going to go down in his stats soon. He's already going down in his stats. Lautaro Martinez gone up by 1, which is nice to see. Harry Kane 88 rated. What more do you need? He's actually going up in his pace as well. Just perfect. Ryan Sessegnon made his debut. Yeah, good debut. I mean, not really had to do that. He didn't really have to do that much basically, but still solid option. And I'm hoping he can become our first choice left back within a couple of seasons. So that is it for the squad report or the squad hub or whatever you want to call it. It's time. Dortmund, Champions League action. Let's jump right in. Honestly, I was really tempted to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 formation against Dortmund. But the thing is, the 4-2-3-1 just worked so well against Everton that I want to stick to it. I don't want to be changing formations in such a big game against Dortmund at home at the Wembley. So, not making any changes to our formation, but the lineup is a bit different. We've got practically our best lineup with the likes of Son, Ali, Kane, Eriksen, Dembele, Dyer. It's a solid side. But is this side good enough to beat Dortmund, who've got a very good team? Although they've sold the likes of Aubameyang, they've brought in Batshuayi and all, so we know Dortmund can play football. So it's going to be a good, fun game of football. I'm hoping we can come out on top. Champions League nights, boys. It's always something special. Although it's only the group stages, it just gets me in the mood for some reason. And it's now time, man. We've got to put in a good performance here. Last episode, towards the end, we were a bit disappointing. But here, it's a big game against a big side. We've got to get the job done. And looking at their team, their front line looks pretty decent. The likes of Marco Reus, Michy Batshuayi and all. This is going to be a really fun game. Let's get the job done. Kagawa plays this one to Yarmolenko. Kagawa again. Now Batshuayi, the danger man. Kagawa back to Batshuayi. This is not looking good. Batshuayi's gotten past me there. Yarmolenko gets the shots off. A great attempt from the Dortmund number 9. He's not really a number 9, he's a winger. Regardless, that was a solid attempt. Luckily, it wasn't on target. Kagawa in a good position. Goes for the finesse shot. Big block there from Vertonghen. That is why I wanted him fit for this game. Solid defending there from him. Eriksen in a good spot. Playing now centrally for some reason. Gives it away so cheaply. That's not good, man. Players can't be doing that on the pitch. And now this can lead to a counter-attack from Borussia Dortmund. Here's Michy Batshuayi. Puts in the cross to Kagawa. Still Kagawa. Back to Sahin, who goes for the shot. Luckily, Dortmund screwed up their chance, but Eriksen, you can't be giving the ball away so cheaply. Now, Serge Aurier chips this one to Harry Kane, finds Dele Alli, can't get the shot off, and Berkey forced to clear. It's been a tight game of football, with Dortmund looking like the better side, so we've got to improve. Dembele switching the play out wide to Aurier. Now, Eric Dyer. Dele Alli, this might be a chance for him. What was that touch? It's been a real struggle, man, this game. Dortmund are a solid side. Weigl finds Guerrero. Back to Weigl, who gets the shots off. Lloris makes the save. Didn't really have to do much there. That's the end of the first half, and it's been very disappointing indeed. I mean, Dortmund have looked the better side visibly, and I don't know, man. Things are not working out well for us with this formation in this game. So I might change things up. I might change personnel as well. So let's see what we can do. I have made some changes for the second half, but it's very risky. I mean, going with a 4-1-2-1-2 formation against the Dortmund side that are playing better than you, I think it's extremely risky. But I think it could also help us get the result with a bit of luck. I don't know why I didn't start Pereira instead of Dyer. I maybe just kind of felt like Dyer scored that goal against Burnley. He has the confidence, so I thought of playing him. But that was a mistake. He wasn't really doing well in that role. So Pereira comes back in, playing in that CDM role. I'm hoping we can get the job done in the second half. So this is the team. Let's hope we can get a result. Oh no, Yarmolenko. Danilo Pereira now. Finds Harry Kane. Danilo Pereira again. Back to Harry Kane. Still Kane. Finds Eriksen. This is our chance to score. Christian Eriksen with the finesse shot into the bottom right corner. This time it wasn't Harry Kane with the goal. He assisted the goal, and it was some brilliant build-up play that eventually led to this goal. And Eriksen is the one who scores. A really calm and collected finish from the Danish playmaker. Look at that again. Harry Kane did so well to drag a couple of plays with him, and then a brilliant pass to Eriksen, who just placed that one into the bottom right corner. Sensational stuff from the great Dane. And of course, we now lead against Dortmund at home. Brilliantly done. Here's Dembele. Dele Alli finds Son. Oh, look at Son. He's done him there. Son with the shot, and Sonaldo strikes. I mean, the ball roll and the drag back. Those two skill moves, Son did them. And of course, the finish with the left foot was absolutely fantastic. We're going to see this a lot from Son. With that left foot, driving the ball into the bottom corner because he's got a 5-star weak foot. Oh, look at that from Sonaldo. Oh, brilliantly done. Heung-min Son puts us 2-0 up against Dortmund. The change of formation has completely changed the game, and Dortmund just cannot compete now. They didn't take their chances in the first half, and we are taking ours right now. And hence, we are, of course, leading 2-0. Dele Alli does him there. Still Dele Alli. Dele Alli. With the El Tornado, goes for the shot. I tried to be too cheeky there. It's my fault. I just really want to score an El Tornado goal. I think I should have just gone with a normal shot. But regardless, we are playing some fantastic football. Marco Reus trying to get a consolation goal for Dortmund, maybe. Puts in a great cross. And it's Dahoud with the shot. And fair play to Reus for putting in such a top ball. But Dahoud just couldn't keep that one on target. Oh my god, I've given it straight away to Mario Götze. Goes for the shot, Lloris makes the save. That was completely my fault. I apologize for that. But luckily, Lloris came up and made a big save to keep the score 2-0. A corner for them now. What is going on? I can't get the ball away. I'm just going to kick this one away. That should be it for this game. And there you have it, guys. A massive win in the Champions League against Dortmund at home. I guess we were the favourites for this game because of our form in the Premier League. So big win for us here against Dortmund, and yeah, Champions League action. Champions League campaign starts off really well with a nice 2-0 win. Our next game in the Champions League, I believe, is against Real Madrid, so it's going to be epic against them. At the same time, I'm kind of worried about that game. So overall, really pleased with the result. Even Real Madrid managed to win their first game of the Champions League, which means that game against Madrid, which should be within the next couple of episodes, maybe next episode. Oh yeah, our next game is actually against Copenhagen, so the Real Madrid game will be later on, but that game is going to be extremely crucial. No more games in today's episode because I've got to end the episode early today because I am going out for some event. I'll let you guys know more about that event on Twitter. It's related to YouTube itself, but yeah, not in this video. I want to be talking about that. But anyways, in the next episode, we've got Swansea, West Ham, Copenhagen, and even Huddersfield. I'll give you guys an extra game in the next episode because of me playing only 2 games in this episode. So far, things are just going fantastic for us. Our target is to win the league this season. I mean, according to our board, but it's going to be difficult. But right now, things are going pretty well for us. Champions League is the one I'm worried about. I mean, can we reach the final? I'm not so sure, but we've got to try. We've got to try our best. The team is looking solid. Players are performing well. And all round, just really pleased with the way things are going here at Spurs. Next episode, we'll continue on from here in the Premier League and in the Champions League and just keep pushing on and potentially get some more result. And also, I completely forgot about this. You guys wanted me to do the Scout Future Star thing because, I don't know, I saw a lot of comments regarding this after I asked you guys about it in the previous episode. So, let's do it. Scout Future Star, we're going to redeem this and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we will be getting a top talent. We are yet to see what our youth scout has brought us because he hasn't really brought us anyone yet. So, you know what? Let's hope he sets up the scouting network quickly and we get some more talents. Anyways, before we end today's episode, you guys need to be voting for your player of the episode, and your nominees are Harry Kane, who was sensational in this episode. 2 goals and 1 assist. And your second nominee is Dele Alli, who again was brilliant in this episode. Couple of assists in that first game that we played and a decent showing against Dortmund. So make sure to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And that is about it for this video. You guys have been showing crazy support on this series. As I promised, 500 likes in an episode on Friday. And also Barca career mode tomorrow, and I'm excited to end off the Barca career mode series. That is one of the most emotional series on this channel, so we'll be ending that off this week as well. So a lot of content coming towards you guys. Anyways, it's time for you guys to vote for your player of the episode award, and your nominees are Harry Kane with a couple of goals and an assist against Dortmund, and also Dele Alli with a couple of assists to Harry Kane in that first game. So you guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Well, that is about it for this video. If you've enjoyed, drop a like on this video. 500 likes and an episode guaranteed on Friday. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys very soon with another episode of the Spurs Career Mode.